So you've got this page now. What do you do now?
Well, there are so many different ways you can promote your Facebook page. I'm going to first talk about ways to promote it outside of Facebook and then work my way back to Facebook. Take that URL you've got at the top of your page, which, by the way, also lives right under the profile photo. You customize that. Make it exactly what you want. You have 50 characters. So customize that URL, and again, it will live at the top of your Facebook page. So if you copy that, then, for example, you can put it into your email signature. You can put it into anything you use on your website. You can have a widget that connects your Facebook page to your website, really from your website page over to your Facebook page. You could use it even on LinkedIn. There's a place you can put in several different URLs. So any place you can think of to promote that Facebook URL for your page, put it there. Furthermore, hopefully you have some sort of mailing list of your clients, prospective clients, former clients, people who refer you, people who are just supporters of your company. So what I would do is send an email out to these people, and I would take the time, frankly, to customize it. I'd have a more or less of a template email telling them about your new page. You're looking to get people to track with that page, to like your page, comment on posts, etc. So again, write that email to them, but you might say, hey Lisa, how was your holiday? Hope you're doing well. So something that makes it more personalized to that individual, I think you will get better results. Now let's go back to Facebook. Hopefully you have Facebook friends. Now I realize not everybody has very many friends. I mean, not everybody has a lot of friends. Some people have just a few. The way it would work is you ask your Facebook friends through Facebook to like your page. How do you do that? In your page, there's a little button that has 3 dots. It's right underneath that cover image. You click on that button with 3 dots and you'll see quite a few drop-down options. And one of the options is to invite friends to like your page. Once you click on that, there'll be a screen, and there you'll see some of your friends on the left-hand side. So you do is you can just scroll through all those friends and just invite. Although, I found out early on when I was wanting to get more people to like my page, the Facebook doesn't like you to really overdo this at any one sitting. So I would limit it to about 50 people at a time. It's their rule of thumb, as I recall. Now, one other thing you can do when you invite them, 2 other things actually. One is to say they're all in the same group you're in, a real life group, maybe some sort of marketing group you're in or trade association. You can actually adjust the little message, the default message at the top of that screen and reference that group that you're in. A second thing you can do is down at the bottom corner on the left, there's a little box that says invite through Messenger. That means that they will get this invite from you through the internal messaging system of Facebook that's called Messenger. You see, otherwise, they will only get it up where you see the bell and you have your notifications, and maybe you don't check your notifications that much, and your little invite to like the page might just get lost in the shuffle. So I think asking them through Messenger is a good move. And one final thing about inviting people through Facebook is, let's say you're in a Facebook group. A lot of us are, maybe more than one group. So if you click then under the very top of where all those people are, you'll see an opportunity to click on a button that says invite all friends, something like that. It says that, and then you'll see your groups. So when you click on each group, you'll see your Facebook friends who are in that group. Now, it won't show you people in the group who are not Facebook friends with you, only your Facebook friends. That is another way to invite people to like your page.
Well, that all makes sense. So now you've got people who like your
Want to
page.
stop it?
What are the kinds of things that you want to post? What should you be thinking about before you hit post?
A post should be relatively short. Maybe a couple sentences, a couple paragraphs at the most. It should get to the point, and it should also have an image with it. A video is even better if you have it. But even a still image will definitely increase the reach of that post. In your post, talk about events that are coming up. Maybe you're attending an event you think would be of interest to the people who tend to follow your page. Maybe you're teaching a class and you want them to come to that class. You can take the URL for Eventbrite or my case, like Colorado Free University classes I teach there. Each of those classes has a URL associated with it. And you can just copy that URL and then paste it into the body of your post. That will then create a hyperlink over to where they can go and sign up for the class or sign up for the event. The other thing that you can do with a post is to have your blogging. Say you blog like I do regularly on your website. You can be in that blog and then copy the URL associated with the blog and paste that right into Facebook. You also can schedule these posts. It's been a little wonky lately because it keeps directing you over to Business Manager, but then it comes back and it's been allowing you to schedule, which is really handy because you want to think about times of day people are more likely to look at posts on there. But going back to content, I think you reflect on what do people ask you about? What are the FAQs in your life, the frequently asked questions? Then answer those questions one at a time. Don't get carried away. And it's okay if you want to repeat that content if you're getting a lot of those questions again, or maybe some things are seasonal. So those are things that I think about you could use for a post. If you have something really salesy like 2-for-1 offer, you can do that. But I would be wary of having the majority of your posts being, if you were a realtor, for example, buy this house, buy this house, buy this house. I think that could lead to people stopping to follow your page and lose interest. So I think what is of value to them? What would create interest? What would make them think? And where can you be of service to these individuals? That's the thing to do. And furthermore, I've sometimes seen excellent posts on other people's business pages, and I've shared those from that page over to my page. And that's another way to appreciate that person, to bring information of value to your Facebook fans, and you don't have to think about it. You just have to be good at what they call curating the information.
So it sounds like what you're saying very much, even though this is a business page, we don't want to really think about it as a storefront window. We want to think about it as a service that you're offering, that people constantly ask me about this, and this. So maybe I'm going to make a post about the first thing, and then a couple of days or weeks later I might make a post about the other thing, and the next thing. So, and then maybe come back to them 6 months or a year down the road, so that people get this sense that when they look at your page, they're not going to get sold something, but they might get something useful. Like you mentioned, real estate. So if I'm a real estate agent, people aren't going to buy a house every 10 minutes, but they might want to know something about how to stage that house, because maybe they're thinking about selling, or they might want to know something about how to choose an inspector, information that's useful. All right, so that's very helpful.
I'm going to talk about that just a little bit more, if I may.
Please.
So building on that realtor example, things I've seen realtors and mortgage folks do, for example, too, is to have DIY tips. So you're getting ready to sell your house. What are the essential parts of your house you really need to spiff up? And how much return would you get if you, say, remodeled your entire kitchen? Are you going to get that money back when you sell the house? What are cold weather tips that you could give to a homeowner? All kinds of things. Staging the home, when to bring in someone, Are there times of the year that a house is more apt to sell than others? What are some good ways to work with the mortgage people in terms of your credit rating? Maybe you need to work on that. So you could think of so many types of things, most of which have some sort of visual or even a video that you could attach to it, that I think then would, again, bring value to the people that track on your page.